Your tactics of deceit and falsehoods are ineffective. IPOB criticizes the Telegraph and the UK government, threatens legal action for defamation. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB movement, has responded to the contentious article published by the online UK newspaper, The Telegraph, labeling it as a misleading narrative and misinformation intended to provoke the people of the Biafra region against the IPOB movement. This information was conveyed in a press release issued by the press secretary of the IPOB Directorate of States, Mazi Okadigbo Chinwendum. The statement accused the British government of having an obsession with the Biafra region, thereby orchestrating a malicious agenda to instigate disorder within the area. The IPOB representative refuted the claims made by the UK national newspaper regarding the movement's alleged role in the insecurity in southeast Nigeria due to the sit-at-home directive, asserting that the order had been rescinded by the IPOB leadership but was exploited by provocateurs funded by the Nigerian government to execute deceptive, violent operations against the region and its inhabitants subsequently. Furthermore, the statement disclosed that the IPOB movement, through its European continental representative, Mazi Austin Agbanyim, had provided a thorough and detailed response to a questionnaire posed by the Telegraph concerning this matter, but ultimately, it was disregarded by the latter. The statement reads, "The Directorate of State of the Indigenous People of Biafra, DOS, have received with great disappointment a publication made by the Telegraph of UK on Saturday the 26th of July 2025 with the obvious intention to turn the minds of the international community and human rights groups and as well as incite the Biafran people against IPOB. It is indeed a shame that at this time and age the British government has continued to sponsor campaigns of calumny against a defenseless people against whom they the British sponsored an annihilating genocide in 1967-70. The British government is still obsessed with the Igbo people and the entire Biafra people. This can only be the explanation why a British tabloid, just like the BBC, would be interested in deception and falsehood. The clearest evidence of their hatred to the Biafran people and IPOB is that they deliberately refuse to publish the information given to them by Mazi-sponsored genocide on Christian and Anglican IGBO and Biafran people using Muslims and Islamic jihadists. The statement also stated that the British government is perturbed over the diplomatic strides recorded by the IPOB movement for Biafra self-determination quest, thus resorting to deceitful ploys of misinformation. However, it assured that the IPOB movement nor the Eastern Security Network, solely tasked to confront the Fulani killer herdsmen in the region, are responsible for the violence or enforcement of sit-at-home orders in the southeast. We are aware that the British government is a bit jittery of the recent diplomatic engagement and successes recorded by the DOS on the Biafra Restoration, Freedom and Liberation Project. They are angry and disappointed that we survived their evil onslaught of 1967-70 and still focused on our right to a sovereign Biafra nation today. However, they should understand that they no longer hold the monopoly of information dissemination. Let the world be placed on notice once again that at no time did IPOB or ESN personnel attack our people on the streets of Biafra land or anywhere else. ESN has always been in the bushes and farmlands protecting our farmers, people, and borders from Fulani terror herdsmen who are partly sponsored by the British government. The DOS will no longer take the deliberate actions of certain government and foreign interest-sponsored media houses and journalists, whether locally or internationally, whose set objective is to tarnish the hard-earned image of IPOB lightly, be they in Nigeria, in the UK, or anywhere in the world. Therefore, IPOB leadership demands an unreserved apology from the Telegraph of UK, or consider the likelihood of a legal action against them. Enough is enough. Family Writers Press International,